Welcome. In this video we will go through the new Composites ribbon tabs for ANSYS and Meta in version 25. Starting with ANSYS ribbon tab, that consists of 5 different button groups. First we have the Create group, from which the user can define composite or laminate properties, and any coordinate system. Next, there is the Orientation group with functions to orient faces, materials and elements. The hidden functions for element orientation can also be accessed from the database, at the Elements context menu in the Utilities option. The third one is the Laminates group, which contains functionalities like the Laminate tool, the new Fill Solids function, for which there is a dedicated video in our YouTube channel, and the Smear function that used to be called pcomp to pshell. Then we have the Mapping group, with classic tools like the Results Mapper and the Map Laminates. And last but not least, the Material Modeling group. In this group, we have the Mean Field tool for material homogenization, and the RV Generator button. By pressing the latter one, the user can access the temporary RV Generator ribbon tab, which contains all the necessary functionality to create and define any supported RV type. There are 2 ways to open the Composite ribbon tab. The first one is to choose the Composites layout from the ANSYS launcher window. If you forgot to do that, after launching ANSYS, you can go to Settings at the top right corner, select the Change Layout option, and choose the composite layout before pressing OK. Moving to Meta, to activate the Composites tab, open the More menu, and from Analysis select the respective option. In this tab, there are 3 different button groups. These groups contain, as separate buttons, all the functionality that previously only existed in the old Composite Post tool. First, we have the Model Inspection group, which contains the Setup Materials function, the Laminate tool, the Info function and Material Orientation. The Setup Materials function allows the user to change the attributes values of the materials. The initial value is also retained, in case you want to reset the changes. The user has also the option to save the new material as a JSON file, in order to be used later as a material database. Such files can be opened by using the respective button at the Material Database tab. Additionally, the user can also load material limits directly from model files using the aforementioned button. Each material can also be updated by using the Update from DB option from its context menu. Next we have the Laminate tool that can help us review the model and its layers separately. The Info function can create polar plots for selected elements, parts, or already identified entities. And lastly, in this group there is the Material Orientation option, to inspect any material's orientation based on fiber lines, or vectors by disabling the respective setting from the options. Moving to the Results group. First, we have the Read function which provides the ability to read solver and meta results at the same time for selected states and layers. After activating the function, load the ODB file and press Enter. At the States tab select the desired states. And choose any type of deformation from the respective tab. From the Scalar tab, you can choose solver results which are the ones without a star, and meta results which are the ones with a star. At the Final tab, choose a layer type, and select all or some of the layers. You can also choose an in-plane location, section points, and also activate any supported layer envelope. By pressing Add, all the choices will be added below, in order to be read in a single run. The user has also the ability to create templates for these choices, to use them again at another model. For instance, we can load a ready-to-run template, and after pressing the Read Selected button, review the results. We can see that all the selected options have been read successfully and all the respective labels have been created. The second function in the group is the plot. This function can create the through thickness plot of the results for identified or selected elements. The plot will be automatically updated in case we select a different element. Additionally, it can produce failure envelope plots for a specific layer. In case we have a solid laminate model, we can change the plot type to element stack, choose one element, and the function will identify automatically all the elements of the stack and create the respective plots. Likewise, in case we select another element, the plot will be updated automatically. Reevaluate criteria is the last function in the results group. It can be used on an identified or selected element to review the stress tensor, reserve factor Psi-Wu, max stress, and material limits for all layers of the element. In combination with the setup materials, the user can modify the material allowable values, reread meta-calculated criteria, and reevaluate by updating the reserve factor and max stress results. The last button group is the utilities. The first function will quickly point to the user, the first state of failure in an explicit analysis. Next, the Show Only Failed Elements button will isolate only the failed elements. And finally, the Options button that will open the composite setting window in order to modify or disable certain options. This concludes the demonstration of the Composites ribbon tabs for ANSYS and Meta in version 25. Thank you for watching.